Short answer, I'm cautiously skeptical. There are real reasons to believe the Steelers can fix this, but there are also concrete problems that make me doubt they'll turn it around quickly enough to matter this season. ESPN.com, Why I'm Skeptical, The Red Flags. Ben Roethlisberger's public blast about halftime adjustments isn't just hot take noise, it nails us a structural problem. Opponents are consistently outcoaching Pittsburgh at the break, and that's on the staff. That critique has traction because it describes repeated game management adjustment failures. SteelerNation.com, the QB situation and availability have been messy. Aaron Rodgers missed the Bears game because of a fractured left wrist, and the team had to rely on Mason Rudolph, which exposed the depth communication issues you don't want late in close games. That instability raises the bar for coaching to compensate. NFL.com, injuries on the line and other spots are real and immediate. Losing or hobbling key linemen, e.g. left tackle issues recently reported, makes halftime fixes harder to execute because personnel limits your play calling options. Behind the steel curtain, why there's still reason for cautious optimism. Mike Tomlin is an established, battle-tested head coach with a long track record of keeping teams competitive. That matters. Experienced staffs can usually make mid-season course corrections when leadership acknowledges the problem. ESPN.com, the roster still has playmakers and the ability to win close games when the fundamentals are right. Third down execution, turnover margin, red zone efficiency. Put simply, the talent exists to flip some outcomes if the coaching staff tightens the details. ESPN.com, concrete changes that would increase my confidence, what Tomlin and staff must show now. 1. Clear, aggressive halftime plans show distinct schematic changes, blitz, no blitz balance, coverage rotations instead of minor tweaks. Roethlisberger's point is only actionable if staff demonstrably adjusts. SteelerNation.com 2. Simplify and prioritize. With personnel issues, pick a handful of plays that work and ride them. Stop trying to do everything late in games. 2. Communication fixes. Reduce in-game mental errors, pre-snap checks, route assignment clarity, the QB referenced after the game. Those are coachable and help immediately. NFL.com 4. Protect the QB. Short-term roster/line shoring, alignments, slide protection, help chips to mitigate injuries and give Rodgers-Rudolph a clearer pocket. Behind the steel curtain, bottom line, my verdict. If Tomlin and his coordinators acknowledge the issues publicly and implement bold, observable changes over the next 2 to 3 games, I'd move from skeptical to cautiously optimistic. If things stay the same, inconsistent adjustments, repeated in-game confusion, and mounting injuries, the concern Roethlisberger voiced will look prescient, and the Steelers' margin for error in the playoff race will evaporate. SteelerNation.com, if you want, I can. Draft a short, TV-friendly talking point list Tomlin could use to show he's addressing the Roethlisberger critique, or turn the concrete changes above into a 60 to 90-second YouTube script or social post. Which would be most useful? Short answer, I'm cautiously optimistic but not confident yet. There's enough history, talent, and coaching upside in Pittsburgh to turn this season around, but the margin for error is tiny, and the staff must fix very specific, repeatable problems right now. Why I'm not fully confident. Halftime adjustments have been an issue all season, and Roethlisberger nailed the concern. If a team keeps starting strong and then folding in the second half, that points to schematic inertia, not just bad luck. Changing that requires decisive in-game leadership and clearer halftime plans, and that hasn't consistently shown up. Personnel and execution problems magnify coaching mistakes. Even the best coaches can't hide offensive line breakdowns, penalties, or repeated missed assignments. Those things put extra stress on play calling and make every decision riskier. The Aaron Rodgers injury and the Rudolph starts complicate things. Quarterback continuity and feel matter for mid-game adjustment. With instability there, coaching has to carry more weight. Why I'm willing to give them a chance. Mike Tomlin is a proven leader who usually gets the most out of teams in close games. That culture isn't gone overnight. He's shown the ability to course correct in past seasons. The roster still has playmakers on both sides. If the coaches can simplify, tighten fundamentals, and game plans smarter for opponents, those pieces can produce wins. There's recent evidence the staff can make short-term tweaks. We've seen decent half-game plans at times. What's necessary now is consistency. What the staff must do, fast, Practical checklist. 1. Halftime script overhaul. Enter halves with clearer contingency ABC plans. If X happens, do Y immediately. Eliminate vague fixes and give players 2 concrete plays to execute right away. 2. Simplify for the QB. Whether Rodgers or Rudolph starts, reduce mental load, quicker reads, quicker outs, more play action built to the run, and an emphasis on ball security. 3. Third down and late game fundamentals. Practice real pressure, time, and score reps. Convert third downs with higher percentage concepts. Stop gambling on low EV plays. 4. Line and tackling focus. Prioritize cleaning up gap integrity and missed tackles in practice. That reduces the number of coaching problems the staff must paper over. 5. Accountability window. Set measurable KPIs for the next 2 games, third down percent, penalties, turnover differential, and make them part of the staff's internal review. If no improvement, escalate changes quickly. Bottom line, Pittsburgh still has the ingredients to be a playoff team, but right now it looks like a team that needs smarter, sharper coaching more than dramatic roster changes. If Tomlin and his coordinators own the problems, simplify the playbook, and force cleaner execution, they can snap this slide. If they keep hoping instincts and experience alone will carry them, the concern Roethlisberger voiced becomes reality. Want a short game plan I can write up, coaching brief style for the Steelers staff for the next 2 weeks? I can draft one now.